I see those words and I'm taken aback and I'm like, this is an amazing opportunity. I need to make a decision and I need to make a decision fast. If you've been following me for a while, you know that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of my all-time favorite toy lines. Over the past few years, I've been going down a rabbit hole collecting the vintage figures. Some were toys that I wish I had as a kid, others are replacements for things lost to time. The problem is, you get bit with this collecting bug and you want to buy all the things. Now, I wouldn't call myself a completionist. I don't need every single Ninja Turtle figure from the original run. It's massive. But there are some that are just too awesome to pass up. One of those figures is the Winged Warrior Leonardo. This is one of the most sought after TMNT figures in the line. I found him at a toy show a little over a year ago and decided to pick him up. He's in great condition. Actually, it's one of the best that I've seen out there. He's a really cool addition to my Ninja Turtle collection. A showstopper, you might say. So then why am I parting ways with him?
You serious?
Not long ago, I connected with an awesome collector on Instagram, Brad from Brad's Vintage Toys and Treasures. He's an awesome dude with an amazing collection. We've been chatting back and forth about what we're collecting, what we're hunting, and one of our most recent conversations, I mentioned to him that I am still looking for vintage 70s and 80s monster, creepy, gross out toys. Specifically, I am trying to complete the Madballs wind-up toys, and also I'd love to get my hands on one of the head-popping Madballs too. Then Brad hits me with a message, sends me a series of photos, and says, "Are you interested?" My jaw dropped.
I have a mighty need!
Now, if you're a toy collector, you know this feeling all too well. Nostalgia and FOMO. Do I get these toys? Do I go in? Can I afford them right now? What if I wait too long and someone else snags them?
Settle down, Beavis.
I told Brad, I said, man, I would love to have these, but I've got to sell some stuff first. So he goes, well, what do you got? I mentioned a few things, and I also said I have a Winged Warrior Leonardo. And that's when everything got really interesting. Turns out that's one of the figures that Brad's been on the lookout for a while, been wanting to add it to his collection, and says, how about a trade?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone?
I see those words and I'm taken aback and I'm like, this is an amazing opportunity. I need to make a decision and I need to make a decision fast. And you know what? I went for it. Why not? This was awesome. Amazing opportunity. Had to do it. So I sent Brad the Winged Warrior Leonardo, and this is what he sent me. I am now the proud owner of 4 vintage Series 2 Madballs. First up, we've got Freaky Fullback, then Swine Sucker, followed by the Bruiser himself, Bruise Brother, and one of my personal favorites, Lock Lips. Look how fantastic these look. But that's not all. I also added another Madballs wind-up, this time with Skullface. As far as I know, there are only 4 in the set, so I'm officially halfway there. Next, check this out. A head-popping Skullface. Unfortunately, the clip is broken, but that's pretty common with these figures. Thankfully, with some ideas from Matt at Shredder Media Retro and Mr. Dan Plastic, I've got some display options in mind. And last but not least is this Madballs pencil bag. Or maybe it's a coin pouch. I'm not 100% sure. But this thing is awesome. It's so clean, it looks brand new, and that's really all that matters. Holding this in my hands again, I am filled with so much nostalgia. It makes me feel like I'm a little kid walking into Toys R Us with my mom and dad, hopefully to do some shopping. I never thought that I would have a vintage Madball on the card, no less, in my collection. Thank you so much, Brad. I am so stoked to have this, and I'm very glad that I was able to contribute to your collection by adding a key Ninja Turtle figure to it. If you love vintage toys, head over to Instagram and follow Brad's Vintage Toys and Treasures. Also, if you're ever in Indiana, hit him up. He's got amazing things for sale and for trade. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, click that subscribe button as well as the bell to get notified when I drop new content. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, keep it creepy, keep it weird.